everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Dear Downloads, where we talk about game and tech and everything else. We got Connor and Amphi on today as a special guest. What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up? It's a
What's
good day
shaking?
for me. It's a good day for me. I get to hear about you guys and your PS5s because I'm just a peasant and couldn't get one.
Couldn't get one or didn't try?
I tried a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah. We talked about it before. When
Yeah.
the pre-orders came up, Amphi called me and he's like, "Go to a GameStop now."
I tried for
But
him. That's what he's saying.
Oh, did you?
That's what
Where'd
he's
you
trying
get
to
yours?
say.
You had a pre-order, didn't you, Amphi?
Yeah, I went through GameStop. I mean, there's one right by my house, and so when they pulled up when it went out that they were going to release them, I called the GameStop, and the guy first told me that he didn't know, and then when I called back again, he was like, "I'm not really supposed to say, but get down here if you want one." So I just jumped in my truck and boom,
Went
worked
there.
out. Yeah, so it worked out.
Nice. Yeah, I just happened to take a nap that day, so I didn't get a pre-order.
Oh.
Just took a nap.
How was the nap?
Nap was great. I was super pissed when I woke up.
I'll bet, yeah. You ended up with one anyway, or no?
Yeah, I ended up with one anyway. I picked it up from fucking FedEx this morning.
Sweet.
Yeah, I got it through to Sony Direct,
Oh,
or
nice.
website, or PlayStation Direct, where the hell it is.
Nice.
I just happened to have the web browser open for like a week ahead of time, and then like the day of launch, they like implemented like a queue, and I just already had the page open, so like
Nice. Just
I
refreshed
just
it
like
and
refreshed it and bought my PlayStation and went along my happy way.
nice. That's lucky because I know a lot of people tried to do that and didn't work out.
Yeah, I got super
Ask
lucky.
Connor. I think I know one of those guys.
I didn't go that far. I didn't do the web route because I just
No.
didn't trust it. Because I know everyone's like, "Oh, I put it in my cart and then it was gone."
Well, they're not selling them in stores right now either. Is kind of the crappy part. So like
Yeah.
you got to buy them online right now, and then either go pick them up in store or get them shipped to you. So
Yeah.
I'll withhold my bitterness so I can keep my joy to hear about your guys' experience.
There you go.
so how's your setup going? Are you all set up? Have you played anything yet, Amphi?
Yeah, I actually I set it up. It took me a while to actually set it up because I did the transfer from my
Okay.
PS4, but I was on two different TVs in two different parts of the house transferring everything through Wi-Fi. So it took a while to do that.
Yep.
Which is more the PlayStation 4's fault than the PlayStation 5. Because and then when I initialized my PS4 to get, because I'm just gonna sell it off. I wanted to wipe it clean, and that took like 3 hours to do. So
To wipe it?
yeah, it took forever to initialize it.
Really?
Yeah, it was a crazy process. Um,
I haven't done that
so
yet on mine, but
yeah, it took a long. I was surprised when it said it's gonna take 2.5 hours in the little bar. I was like, wow, that's a long time. So when that was finally
Jesus.
done, yeah, then I had to put I started downloading my games that I had on there, like Warzone and stuff, things that I play, and
yeah.
my apps and stuff. And those were actually pretty quick. But by the time it was all said and done, it took me probably 5 hours to get everything done the way I wanted it. So
Jesus.
That's not
yeah,
too bad. I mean,
That's
whatever.
not crazy. I'm still like updating shit and downloading stuff, but I had an external for my PlayStation 4 and all my games were on that. So I pretty much unplugged the external and plugged it into the
oh,
PlayStation
perfect.
5 and all my games were there.
Yeah, that's ideal. That'd be ideal.
And then I realized none of my saves were there, so then I had to do is transfer all my saves and that took like
Okay.
20 minutes. But
Yeah,
whatever.
Not bad.
Yeah. The external is the way to go,
yeah. But
especially cuz there's like no hard drive space for on the damn thing.
yeah, there's not a lot of space on it. I played Call of Duty this morning, or not this morning, last night, for a while. The new one, just multiplayer. I didn't play the campaign, but it was really smooth. Everything loaded really fast. Obviously, you're still kind of basing on other players too that are on PS4 too, because a lot
Yeah,
of
Sure.
you're
you
waiting
know,
on them. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
not really gonna hold its own.
is that Call of Duty a PS4 version or a PS5 version or
PS5 version, yeah, it's a PS5
it
version.
is it is a PS5 version? Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of the things like textures and stuff are pretty instant. Like you don't get that like wait where everything looks like it's kind of loading on the map while you're dropping down. I don't know if you play Warzone or any other anything like
Yeah, I
that.
played
But
other games where they look like shit for like
yeah,
5 minutes until
it basically is like
everything
everything's
looks.
made out of ice cream while you're flying down, and then yeah. And
Oh
but
my
none of
God.
that was there. None of that was there. It was just like it was all there. It looked pretty from the start. So that was
Even
cool.
in
Everything was real smooth.
I feel like it's still like that in multiplayer too. Like at least on PS4, like once you ADS, it like loads textures like further away. You know what I'm talking? Like
No, I don't have a PS4. I don't know what you're talking about.
no, when you
Are you
had
talking?
PS4, whatever. You know what? I want to talk about something real quick since Anfi's talking shit. He
All
calls
right, let's
himself a
go.
gamer. All right.
Okay.
He
Okay.
calls himself a gamer. All right. So
We're
he
doing
got
this?
Yeah, we're doing this. Listen up,
Okay.
buddy.
Oh shit!
He got a PS4. What Thursday morning at 10 o'clock, and then
PS5, yeah.
PS5. Yeah. See, I'm
Yeah.
stupid.
See where you're
Yeah,
at.
he got his
I'm like,
PS5.
you had a PS4
You
for
were
a week
saying?
and then
You were
fucking sold
saying?
it.
Yeah.
So he picks it up at 10 o'clock and posts a
Mhm.
photo of it in the box. And then I talked to him at like 11:15, and he's like, "No, I haven't even opened the box yet." Man, you call yourself a gamer?
What the
Let
fuck,
me
bro?
explain. Well,
You
let
don't
me explain.
you don't
I get to defend
immediately.
myself, sir.
You had
So
this
what
thing called
happened
a
was,
job.
yeah, I have a thing called I am a gamer, and this is how I prove I'm a gamer in this aspect is that when I got it home and I went to go turn on my PS4 I was going to look up a video on YouTube of what I needed to do to transfer everything, and
Irrelevant.
immediately one of my buddies was like, "Hey, you want to play video games?" And I was like, I do," because he was only going to be on for a little bit, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll play a couple rounds and then I'll do this PlayStation thing." And that was when Connor jumped on and was like, "You haven't even plugged it in yet." Like I knew it was going to be a long, like couple hour process. So I worked all this overtime, pay this damn friggin' $500 box off, have a tattoo up my neck
To
that says
just post a
gamer,
photo of it.
and this guy's over here
Just trolling you.
banking on me telling him when pre-orders are going up, telling me about how much of a gamer I am. Look at him. Shame. Shame on
shit.
you.
Just
Whatever,
throwing the
dude.
shade.
It's all irrelevant,
Throwing the shade.
Anthony.
All
You should have said, "I'm hooking my PS5 up because I have a PS5." Nah,
Yeah.
sure, I'll play video games and post a photo of a box.
Yeah, I was
How
super
dare you.
pissed yesterday. I went to go pick up my fucking console from FedEx, and they're like, "It's not here. It won't be here before we shut down. So fuck off."
Damn.
Oh, because it was still in the truck or something?
Yeah, I was still on the truck, and they sent me like a text being like, "Hey, it'll be at this location at 8. Go pick it up." And then it wasn't there, and I was all pissed.
Oh my God. That's frustrating, dude.
So then I went and got fucking shit faced in depression.
The only obvious choice there is at that
Yeah.
point.
Go get drunk because I got nothing to do for the night.
Yeah.
He was texting me. I was like, "Oh my God, I hope like the driver didn't steal it or some shit." You know,
Right?
you never know. Like,
You never
whatever.
know.
It just went missing magically. But I'm glad you got it, dude.
Yeah. Was there first person in the door this morning at 9 a.m.
Nice.
Just sitting out there.
So
Drinking in the parking lot.
Yeah, drinking in the parking lot. Well, funny story about the fucking FedEx. I'm like chilling there. Like the guy goes back into the back to get it for me. And he's just got like 2 boxes that are like radioactive on them. I'm like, well, that's cool.
Hanging out.
Just 2
yeah, what was that,
radioactive
dude?
boxes. I don't know. Just 2 radioactive boxes chilling in the fucking lobby.
That's insane. How Amphi, how stoked were you to just like drive and pick it up? I just want to hear that.
You know what? I got up way too early because my kid's school calls me at. I always turn my phone off when I get home from work because I know people will call me because they don't know I work nights. So
You turn your phone off?
Yeah, I turn my phone off and then immediately it starts ringing like after I slept for like an hour. So I was up, so I went to the gym and then I knew it was 10 o'clock was coming. So I roll over there and then I was the first one in line there.
You rolled?
And then
You rolled over there?
Rolling?
Yeah, well, I
In a
rolled. I
barrel or
rolled.
Donkey
I like
Kong
summer
status?
more of a somersault guy, but in this
Like tuck and
particular
roll?
case, yeah,
Like
tuck and
forward?
roll.
Okay.
All right, assholes.
Okay.
So I went, picked it up, and I felt like I accomplished something with my life. Like I feel like I just got like felt like I got hired at like a Fortune 500 company or something. Elated.
Do you feel like King Dick walking out there with that box?
I did, because those fucking nerds had to wait for me outside at GameStop, because I went in there and was like, "Hey, got any extra accessories?" And like I had my headphones still I had to pay off, and like I'm in there like shopping, and they only let one person in at a time to the store. So everyone's like waiting
Okay,
outside
just
while I'm in
taking
there
your time.
shopping and
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
taking your
And
sweet ass time, waiting all these
yeah,
assholes.
yeah,
I don't have a
walked.
pre-order. I'm getting the new WWE. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry
Could I
about
have
that.
one of your already opened new games?
Yeah, I was real smug walking out of there. But you know what? You only get to buy a PS5 once unless you go buy another one later. But you'll never get that same feeling as
Yeah.
day
Right.
one.
Well, this is like the
So
first time I've ever had a console at like launch.
yeah.
I mean,
I've never gotten a launch console.
I
Ever.
guess I had a 64 for Christmas way back in the day, but
Yeah.
other than that, I've never had a launch console.
Cool.
Amphi, have you had a launch console before?
I the same thing. We had like a N64 when we were little. I think like my brother got like the PlayStation 2 or something when we were young, like right when it came out, if I remember. But no,
Okay.
nothing. I got the Xbox One X when it came out. I guess that counts, but it was like the only because it was the what was the edition called? The Project Scorpio edition.
Oh
So
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
those were all pre-orders
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So I got that, but that was the first one that had like the 1 teraflop or whatever on it. So
Yeah, the
um
snazzy one.
yeah, so I got that one, and I was kind of stoked on that one too, because you couldn't find them anywhere. There was like I think 2 pre-orders per GameStop is all they were allowed, and so
Okay.
I had to drive to a GameStop to find one, and got it. So I was pretty stoked on that too, but that was nowhere near as big as this. Like this feels good. This feels like I got a spaceship in my house.
Right? I mean, it's fucking huge, so
Yeah, it's a saucer.
it is it's a big boy.
Dude, what do you have any memories of like going to a launch, like a biggest launch or biggest thing? Like not even a console, but like even a game.
Halo 3 all day.
Halo Halo 3.
Halo 3, huh?
Yeah.
What was that one we were waiting out somewhere? I thought we were together, you and me, Amphi. It was a Halo, but remember there was like a tournament going on in the parking lot. Like someone had a trailer. Were you there for that? Like
I
someone had
don't
a
think so.
trailer with like TVs and like there was like a small competition going on at the same time.
What?
No, I didn't. I
Yeah,
don't remember that.
it was sick. It was I think it
That was
was
awesome.
ODST.
Oh, maybe
I think it was when ODST came out. Yeah.
they
Huh.
were like System Link, like playing like a LAN party in the parking lot.
No, well, I guess yeah, it was like local. It wasn't like on multiplayer online. It was like 4 TVs on like the side of the trailer. Like they
Yeah,
lifted, like it was like a food truck where like the sides lift up, but where the sides lifted up, it was like 2 sets of TVs.
that's
So like
awesome.
yeah, so one side of 8 was versus the other side of 8, and they were like split screen and
Damn, that's
whatever.
cool.
Yeah, it was
Huh.
sick. That's one of the biggest ones I remember. I think it was at Metro Center outside, like the outside GameStop at Metro
Fucking
Center.
Metro Center. Oh shit.
Yeah, dude, throwing it down. Back where if you didn't know this, that's the parking lot in the beginning of Back to the Future. Where
Oh, I think I did know that.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
One of those random facts. I did know that. It's just something that I didn't remember.
it's in Bill and Ted as well, I believe.
Is it really
Fucking
Metro Center?
Yeah, yeah, I think it
fucking
is. Yeah,
Metro Center. I remember so many times going to Metro Center. Fucking go to Best Buy, then go to Circuit City, check
yeah,
out all the weird shit there.
it's
Do you
all
go to the
gone now.
arcade?
Yeah, go to the arcade.
Yeah.
God, they
Yeah.
shut that shit down forever back in the day, like when they were redoing it.
Yeah,
Well, I remember the arcade down in like the basement of the food court. Like it used to
Oh
be an
yeah,
ice rink, and then it was like a
yeah, it was an
yeah,
huge
ice rink.
arcade. Yeah.
yeah.
It was actually bigger. It was twice the size of it was as the food court. But Harkins, one of the actual theaters, is part of the ice rink now, like where it used to
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
because that goes
Yeah, they go.
underground. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
so That then it turned into an arcade forever. Yeah, they did like a big thing, like maybe not even a year ago, where like it was officially closed forever. So they did like roll around Metro one last time, and like everyone like came up there with their cars and like drove just a big circle around Metro Circle. You couldn't even get your
Wait, they
car in there, I guess. It was crazy.
they
Yeah, there's
closed
so
down
many
Metro
people.
Center?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gone. Yeah.
Yep.
Will they demo it?
Not yet. It's I think scheduled for it though, but
Holy
not
shit,
yet.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
wild.
Haven't been
Well,
back in Phoenix in a minute, so
You ain't
doesn't
missing
surprise
much.
me.
yeah. Well,
Metro's
good.
been gone for a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say good riddance. Like,
Yeah.
but
All that was left was like FUBU and nail shops, and
And the
that
Walmart.
was and a Walmart. Yeah, and that was
and a
it.
Verizon store.
Yeah. Back in
Fuck,
the
I
day
keep
when there was like skate park and like
That was cool when Vans had that skate park, and then it became
yeah,
a
the
Yeah.
third
skate
party.
park indoors. I'm Mr. wearing the Vans hat in the stream.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vans, dude.
There
I
it
got
is.
Vans pants on. I got
What's up with that shirt?
Vans
Hey, what's up with
socks.
that shirt?
What shirt?
Who,
This
me?
shirt we're talking about? That shirt right there?
What?
Wait, hold on.
I appreciate it. Hey, there I am. Look at
Oh
him.
shit.
Yeah, it's this pop punk band out of Arizona called Then It Hit Me. Their singer his name's Amphi. They do some good songs.
Thanks, man.
And I got to play fake drums in their first music video, Asante 41.
Oh fuck.
They're
On
real
my
fake.
wedding day. I filmed that for him on my wedding day.
Yeah, that's great.
I went out
all right,
the-
thanks, man. Yeah,
I'm gonna go get married now. All right, I'll see you.
that was
So
awesome.
does that mean they're also gonna tear down the castles and coasters too, or is that staying?
No, that's
Still there for
outside of
now.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
still
Still there
there.
for now. Okay. Sorry.
We'll see how long it
I
lasts.
can't believe
Probably not.
that's open. Like, I feel like they have no room to like grow. They're so stuck. Like,
Well, now that they're tearing down fucking Metro Center, bro.
ooh,
I always thought it'd
yeah.
be cool if they used it because that parking lot next to it, no one ever parked it anyway. I always thought it'd be cool if they built a coaster that went over the street and then took up some of that parking lot too. That'd been cool. But
That'd
Yeah,
be
that would
dope.
have been sick.
I guess if malls were thriving, I guess it might be an option. But malls are not thriving.
Malls
Did-
are not thriving. I also don't think fucking castles and coasters is probably thriving these days either in the COVID life.
No, not at all.
True. What happened to? I mean, clearly things probably changed now, but wasn't there something where Six Flags was going to go to Phoenix?
Yeah, they did. They took over.
Oh, it's a
called
water
Six-
park.
Yeah,
they
it's
took
Hurricane.
over Waterworld, right?
Yeah, it's Waterworld. It was then it was like no, not Big Sur for what was it called? I don't know what it was called. Now it's
Big
called
Surf's still around. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, now
Surf
it's
is
called
still around.
Hurricane Harbor. Six Flags Hurricane Harbor.
that's right. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
okay.
That's out north.
Well, back on topic, not talking about Phoenix, Arizona.
PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5. Yeah, dude. What did you notice any issues? Like, were all your saves and like your profile and all that, it transferred over easy? Like, it wasn't that big of a deal?
I know.
So I didn't realize all of my saves were missing, and then I realized, oh shit, I didn't transfer any of them.
So do you
So
just
then
turn your PlayStation 4 on and the 5 on the same network, and they find each other? And
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
find each other and transfer it. But
Yeah.
I didn't do the transfer up front. Then I went to go play Bloodborne, and I was like, why do I not have a save? What the fuck is going on? And then I was like, oh, I didn't transfer any of my saves.
that'd
But
be
I-
upsetting.
I had PlayStation Plus, so I figured they'd just pull it down automatically, but apparently not.
They're not big
Anthony,
cloud.
Do you have PlayStation Plus?
I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Did you download like all of the fucking free games? I was
Uh,
texting.
I have some that I already had on there. That just transferred over. There's a few games that I even bought. Like I bought a game called A Plague Tale that I keep meaning to play, but I haven't started it yet.
Okay.
And a couple other games too, but no, I don't have a lot of games. I still have a lot of room actually on the PlayStation, but like one thing I thought was unique was when I put like Call of Duty into the system, it asked me what part of the game I wanted to download first so that I could start that while the rest of them are downloading, which is cool.
Like the
'cause
single
usually it
player
Ooh.
versus
Yeah.
multiplayer or something.
Yeah, it
That's
had,
fucking
like,
cool.
yeah, it was like multiplayer or zombies or the campaign or I think it was another option, the special ops or whatever. And it like said like pick which one you want to start now, so we'll download that first so you could play it while the others are downloading. I was like, that's fucking cool. So
That's
But
pretty awesome.
have you looked at like the PlayStation Plus collection on under your PlayStation Plus, like where you got like
oh
a
yeah,
discount?
there's a bunch of games on
Yeah,
there.
there's a
Yeah,
fuckload of games. There's like 20
yeah,
free games on there. Like
yeah. It's crazy.
I
Oh,
was like,
just because you have PlayStation Plus and a PS5, like they have a bunch
yeah,
of games.
yeah, you
Yeah,
just got like a fucking buttload of games of just like free games, like
List
yeah.
them
Uncharted
off,
4.
Lucas, for the listeners, so we can hear about it. What do we got?
Let's see, we got Crash Bandicoot, God of War,
Sick.
Mortal
What?
Kombat 4, Fallout 4, Final Fantasy 15, Monster Hunter something or another, Resident Evil 5, Persona 5,
Free?
Last Guardian, Battlefield 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Days Gone, Detroit, Uncharted 4, Batman, Arkham Knight, Infamous, Second Son, Until Dawn, Bloodborne, Last of Us, and
What?
Ratchet and Clank.
These
Yeah,
are
they're all
Yeah,
all
free.
available. Are these free or is it like reduced price or what is this?
they're all free if you have PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, it's free.
So I
Yeah,
could
I
get
so
guess
Days
the
Gone
idea is
free right now.
yeah. Well,
yeah,
if you have a
Oh,
PlayStation 5,
what? Oh
yeah, if you have
man,
a PS5 and then uh, PlayStation
dude,
Plus,
that's really cool. Actually,
which
that's
is
a
like,
big incentive.
well,
they're
yeah,
all
it's just like,
games that like render up. That's why they did it. Like they're all
yeah,
And
um
probably games you should have played, but
yeah.
I mean, I mean,
like
that's why I
I
was
haven't
booting
played
up.
Days Gone, so I'm like, that's kind of a big thing.
I'm
Yeah,
the only one that ever liked it.
I haven't played it either, but I mean that's why I was booting up Bloodborne because I was just like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna play some Bloodborne because what might as well.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of sold me on it, Amphi. I was like, I don't know if I'll play Days Gone. You're like, dude, it was fun.
Dude, I love that game. I think I was the only one. It got like it didn't get good reviews from like critics, but like people that played it enjoyed it. A lot of people that played it enjoyed it. It's one of those games.
I
Um
heard good things about it. Bend
yeah,
Studio out of Portland or out of Bend, Oregon.
yeah, it's good, man. I mean, it's long and like I think like towards like 3/4 of the way through you're like, all right, where's this kind of going? But um the gameplay is excellent. I love like zombie hordes chasing you, like 500 zombies. You know what I mean? You can't beat that. Like, where do you get that? It feels good. You start off slow and you suck at first, then you have to kind of build up like your motorcycle and like your weapons, like you upgrade as you go. It's pretty cool. It has like tree, to upgrade things. It's fun, dude. It's good game. I had fun.
Yeah, I want to play it. I think that's
Definitely
what I'm
worth
gonna.
trying.
I think that's what I'm gonna spend my Christmas break on, playing that.
Days Gone.
You're
Yeah,
not gonna play Cyberpunk
It's out.
if I get it, if it comes out.
if it comes out.
Yeah.
Should we put a bet in like $10 on like will it come out in like
My
May?
$10 is already on my pre-order. That's my bet. I'm already betting GameStop.
Keep giving them that fucking $10 loan. They're
Yeah,
probably making it. They've probably paid that. They probably doubled that money in the last year.
no
Yeah,
kidding.
I wonder how that works for them. Like, it counts towards like that month's profit.
For sure. That's why they push it, right?
Well, yeah. I
I
mean,
don't know, man. Like when I
it's
worked
just like
there,
a bank. They're probably like they're probably putting that invest in that shit and making interest on it.
when I worked at GameStop, there's this one dude who legit used us as a bank. He just had a bunch of pre-orders with like $30, even games that were already out. So he just like transfer it to a game that's coming out. It was weird, man.
That's crazy.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure you don't get any interest on your money and pre-orders.
Yeah, but he didn't want like a bank account to keep his money. I assume, because he never picked. I assumed he used it as a bank account because he never picked up a title. I never saw him pick up a title.
That just seems
But
so hard.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know, dude. It happened, and I'm telling it. I don't know anything else. I can't tell you anything else about it. What? So, all right. So, have you gone through it? Did you play like do they make you play Astro as like
They
to
don't make you
understand?
play I haven't played Astro yet.
Okay.
I played
Okay.
Astro.
Yeah. What do you think?
My kids played Astro. It's fun. It's awesome. It gives you a great sense for the controller and all the things it can do.
That's what everyone says. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
how is the controller for you, Amphy? I
by
haven't had
far
any of
my favorite controller I've ever played with for sure.
Why's
Instantly
that?
because it feels like it's part of the game more so than any other controller. Like I feel like I never want to go back instantly. It's like, oh, this is as soon as it starts, you feel things like moving around inside. And if you play like when I played Call of Duty, I was like shocked on how like almost hard it was to pull that trigger on people. Like when you're shooting, it was like you had to pull it, like if you felt like you were doing something instead of just bing 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 bing. It was like you pulled it like boom 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 boom. Um,
Okay.
and you feel everything moving in there when it's it feels bizarre at first. It's a weird feeling,
Huh.
but I really liked it.
Yeah, the only PS5 game I've played so far is Demon Souls, and I didn't notice anything on it yet.
No,
But
no,
but I only played for like an hour, so
yeah.
I spent
I think
most of the
the
day today just setting up. So
yeah, the Astros Playroom thing, the it has a mic on the controller.
yeah, I
Um,
know,
it also has like a mute all button on the controller, which is
kind
fantastic.
of nice. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, I wonder how having that like light on all the time is going to affect battery life. Like, I kind of wish it was.
It's a LED. It's there's
I,
it's
I
not a lot of power.
yeah, I don't know. I After the PS4, where the battery life is goddamn terrible, I'm like worried about everything on this
it's
thing.
not
But
much better from what I hear. It's like
yeah,
six and a
it's not.
half hours of gameplay.
That's not
Um,
bad.
Yeah,
it's
considering
not
my
terrible.
my Xbox Elite 2 has like 40 hours of battery life. Like,
Yeah. I thought something was cool. There was like a fan thing in the playroom, and you have to like literally blow into your mic to get it to spin. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh,
Like,
oh, that's
sick.
cool.
yeah, it was cool. Kids, it
Can't
was
can't
really
wait for all
responsive
the
for the kids.
blowjob games that'll come out on the PlayStation.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. The possibilities are really endless. At that point.
Really? Yeah, yeah. Just your imagination, I guess.
Yeah, the dual
Oh,
sense
no.
is the.
What are you weirded out by the PlayStation button? From what I heard, it's like the hold versus tap thing is opposite functions with the PS5. Like you
Yeah,
hold
it
Instead of
it,
takes a little
yeah,
bit to get used to.
tap for the quick menu versus hold.
yeah.
I mean, I think that's probably the way it should have been originally on the PS4. So shame on
Yeah,
This
I
feels
Sony.
agree.
like this
I
feels
agree.
like I'm breaking bad habits to do the right thing, as opposed to the other way around. That's why I
Oh,
like it.
really? Oh,
Like
Yeah.
I
okay,
feel
that's
like
cool.
this makes more sense. Like when I do it, I'm like, oh, it's faster, and I'm making it. My mind is making it harder than it is to do things, and that's a good thing because once I get used to it, I'll be faster and more
Yeah.
efficient than the PS4. So
Well, and it could be much worse. We could be like the Japanese audience where like they changed the X and O buttons.
do
What?
they really?
Yeah, so in Japan,
Oh my
forever,
gosh.
confirm was 0, just like on the all the Nintendo
Oh
products.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And now confirm is X everywhere.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
blow your brains out like fucking 20
Yeah.
years or
Yep.
25 years of like training. Like, good luck.
That messed me
Yeah.
out. That messed me up going back to like older Metal Gears because it's
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. Because
Yeah.
0
So
is confirmed.
yep. Every time I'm like go back, I'm like, oh dang it. Yep.
Well, the same thing
Yeah.
happens to me whenever I play a Nintendo game on my Switch because A is where the O is.
I
Yeah.
see.
Nintendo's always been that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So somebody needs to pick a favorite and go with it.
So Lucas, did you get a PlayStation 5 the headset?
I haven't gotten one, no.
Okay. Amphi,
I'll
you got
probably.
one, right?
I did. Yeah. Yeah. I want to talk about that if you guys want to do it
Oh
now.
yeah. How's
They
how is the 3D audio? Is it like, can you actually tell the difference like between
So
it?
I'm coming from a Astro A20 set, and those are pretty good. They're not like the most expensive, but they're not like a cheap set either. They're kind of in the middle. Um,
Yeah.
this was such an upgrade as far as like the feel and depth of everything. Like I could hear people like picking their nose like three houses away. It was like a weird thing that I've never experienced with audio like that. Um,
Huh.
for only being $100 headphones, the upgrade from I think I spent 140 on the A20s, I think at the
Yep.
time.
Yeah, they're
Um,
140.
140, and these were only 100. And the upgrade from the Astros to this is huge as far as like sound depth and stuff goes. It's a whole other world. Um,
Really?
little weird for me because there's no mic in your face. The mics are up in the
Yeah.
ear set, and so it's
Yeah.
like you feel like you're just kind of wearing music headphones. And I feel like I was yelling because of that. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
"Can you hear me?" You know, when I was talking, and he's like, "Yeah, I hear you, like just fine." I'm like, "All right." I feel like I'm yelling because I want the mic. You know, I want him talking to the mic. Um, Another
Yeah. 'Cause
thing,
You think they would have figured that maybe.
yeah, and that's what I
maybe.
was. The
But-
thing the things I love other than that, um, when you turn the volume up on the side, like the control thing on the side of it for the chat, there's a game and a chat volume on
oh,
it. There's
sick.
one
That's
for
what I was
each.
gonna ask. So
And
Oh,
when you
you can
turn them up,
differentiate that.
yeah, and you can different. And when you do, it shows it on your TV screen, which is amazing.
Ah, so you know where you're at.
You know
Okay.
where you're at, and it shows like a bar of which levels at what, which is insane, perfect. Which I never had that before. Thing I don't like, I don't like the earpieces. Those round, like they're not big enough for like my big ass ears, so they're kind of uncomfortable when you're playing for more than half an hour or something. I noticed I was like grabbing them and kind of pulling them around. I'm like, they're kind of weird. Maybe I'll
Uh,
just get used to it. Maybe it's just because they're
I
new.
mean, could you replace them with like nicer ones or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they actually detachable. I know they were kind of big on the whole like, oh, these are going to be great. They're rounded pad. They're comfy, like when you touch. But maybe it's just because I'm used to the A20s on my head. Maybe I'll just get used to this. But they did feel a little um
yeah, they
crowded
look
on my
small.
ears.
They
Yeah,
look small, right? It looks
yeah,
like going from like studio monitors, which like you know what those are when you record,
yeah.
Yeah.
music. You've got those like nice studio headphones to like skull candy. That's what it
Yeah.
seems like to
It
me.
it
They're
might be.
enclosed too. They're not open, correct?
No, they're not. No, they're enclosed. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're way in there too. Like the padding on it's so thick. Um, I didn't have any problem with like the head part of it at all. I have a pretty big head, so I'm one to judge if it's not big enough. They're perfect. Um, yeah, that was the pros and cons that I found. I really love the controls. I really love the way um, it automatically muted my sound bar on my TV when I turned on the headset. I thought that was interesting.
That's
Um,
cool. I like
yeah.
that.
That's nice.
Um, I don't know if that's a feature you can turn on and off, but I really like
Well,
that. As soon as I clicked it on, boop, everything
I
else
know
turned
whenever
off.
like I plug in my just regular headphones into my controller, it automatically turns off my sound.
Your
So,
sound, yeah, okay.
because I
Um,
use my HyperXs pretty often with just plugged into the controller.
and those do the same thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, and those do the same thing where it
That's
turns off
awesome.
my
Yeah, I
5.1
didn't
system.
experience that with the Astros.
Huh.
Yeah, that's that. But all in all, I'd say, man, I from just what I've had from 'em so far, like I'm impressed. Sound wise is, I mean, what really matters anyway. At the end of the day, what you're hearing, and that was um a huge upgrade for me. There's probably, I'm sure Astros like already working on the new line, or I don't know if they've even talked about releasing something new, but um, I think they're the only ones you can get for the PlayStation 5 right now. I think they're making an adapter for some of the Astros, but I don't think there's actually anything else but the Pulse headset out right now for it.
I think you can use Turtle Beaches and stuff.
Can you?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not correct. Yeah,
Well, I think
but
you
yeah.
can plug anything into the controller. It's just most shit won't connect
Yeah.
over Bluetooth. I mean, that was
Yeah.
kind of the problem with
Wireless.
the PS4 too, is they wouldn't let you connect over Bluetooth, which
Yeah.
was
Yeah, you
kind
had
of
to
a
use the
pain in the
digital
ass.
out. Yeah, with PS4, you got to use
Yeah.
that digital out thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but they're good, man. I recommend them. I mean, if you $100 headset, I don't think you're gonna get a better $100 headset. Honestly, I mean, I don't know how they're gonna be long term, but right now, out of the box, they sound really good.
I
Feel
mean,
pretty good.
Sony's known for making pretty good headphones. I mean, their noise
Exactly.
canceling
Yeah.
headphones are dope as fuck. I mean, I have
Yeah.
some of those. I wish those worked with the PlayStation, but even those don't work, which is kind of a kick
Huh.
in the balls.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. What were you saying before, Lucas? Were you gonna plan on getting the PS5 headset?
I don't know. I've been weighing it out. I don't know if I want to get it or not. I mean, most of the time I don't play with headphones anyways. I just
Oh, okay.
play over my receiver, but I don't know. Maybe I will. It's nice if you have the air conditioning on, etc. But I don't know. We'll see.
That's
Yeah.
Also
headsets are new to me in the last year. Like I never really gamed with
with a
headsets, but then
headset.
I tried to be like conscious about my family and not hearing like fucking like all this
I'm a bit of
noise.
a headphone nerd too, so like I like buying fancy ass headphones and swapping them out. So I don't know. I have like 4 or 5 different cans.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What have you played? Oh, you know what games have you played on PS5? Or
So
St. Lucas?
the only game I've played so far is Demon Souls, which is, super smooth, awesome. I don't know if you guys have played that. It's like the original Souls like. So like if you played any like Dark Souls or Demon Souls or Bloodborne, it's similar to all those.
It's a remake, correct?
Yeah, it's a remake of the PS3
Of the
one
first one.
yeah, of the first one. That came out way back when. I had the original.
Those games are like really challenging from what I hear.
Yeah, they're
Very.
super hard, which is
Yeah.
fun. So like
Yeah.
it's really rewarding once you get really fucking good at it because it's like, oh shit, I'm beating the fuck out of these dudes that were shitting on me for a long time. But
Yeah.
they're it also it's just like repetitive where you just keep going in and like learning time after time after time of dying and how to
Yeah.
respond to people. And it's just all about timing. So
Huh.
and then I went to try to play Final Fantasy VII remake and it wouldn't boot, so I had to delete it and reinstall it. So
Oh
Cool.
no.
that's
What
okay.
about you, Amphi? What games have you been playing on it?
That's it. Well, I did the Playhouse with my kids last night. They played for a while. Watched them. Um, and Call of Duty. That's all I've got so far. And like I said, I
Okay.
didn't have a whole lot of time to really get into like downloading other games and stuff and trying new things out yet. But I got all week. I mean,
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
that now. So,
All year. Shit.
well, yeah. But I mean, I'm gonna spend the next week like exploring weird things and seeing, what else it can offer.
Did you play
Uh,
Warzone yet? Is the audio fixed in Warzone?
I haven't played Warzone at all. I've played just the multiplayer on Cold War.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not sure yet. We were playing that
Dirty
bomb game,
Bomb.
dirty bomb game. So fun.
when does the new Call of Duty come out? Isn't that supposed to be
It's
coming
out.
out? It's
Yeah, it
already
came out
out.
yesterday. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
went and picked it up yesterday.
It
Okay.
came out with
Um,
launch, yeah.
It
So
was the
Okay.
next day. Like PS5 launched, and then the next morning Call of Duty came.
Because I
that's
hear
right.
so
That's
many
right.
people have been getting. I was like reading stories about people getting so much. People have been playing a lot of Warzone, and I thought that was the new one. But
Now Warzone is like it's their
Battle Royale.
battle royale game. Yeah, so it's their version of like
oh,
Yeah, it's
of
their free to
Fortnite.
play. It's free to
It's
play
their
too.
Fortnite.
it's their
Yeah.
Fortnite
Yep.
or Apex or yeah, those kind of
Okay.
games.
Yeah.
I don't know if they expected it to be as successful as it is. I don't know if the original plan was to carry it on through the next one because Call of Duty's multiple different companies make Call of Duties, but it's usually
Well,
between
yeah,
Treyarch, Activision,
and
and
Infinity Ward.
yeah, Infinity Ward, and they switch off. But now
Yeah.
this one crosses between the two, so they're going to
Okay.
implement stuff into Warzone from the new one, which is they've never done anything like that. So that's um,
Huh.
I'm interested to see how they pull this off.
Yeah,
So what's
it'll be weird.
so is
Yeah,
the new one Cold War?
yeah, Cold
Yes.
War.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
it's Black Ops Cold War.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks awesome. I just picked it up before we started and installed it right when we were
Oh,
setting
sweet.
up the deal.
I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah. So
picked
I
up
got
a
that now.
new Call of Duty game in forever, so
It needs 190 gigabytes minimum. Is what
oh
it
Yeah,
my
says.
well, there goes your entire PlayStation 5 hard drive.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Um,
What
Holy
the
shit.
what the
but
fuck?
but you can separate that by not once you beat the
Yeah.
campaign, you can delete the campaign.
Delete the
Um,
campaign and then just
yeah,
use the sing or
you can
multiplayer.
keep parts. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
That's
Um,
nice.
Another thing is like with the new like with the way they're doing like zombies and stuff, like that's all separate. It's all different optional
Yeah,
stuff you can keep.
different
So
optional stuff if you
yeah,
want to download it or not.
so that'll help. That'll help free space up. Basically, you just need Warzone unless you're really into multiplayer. Multiplayer is good for like leveling up your weapons and stuff, but if you own the game, I'd say keep multiplayer, but you don't really need it to be good in Warzone. Um, it'll
Hmm.
help you get
Yeah.
better faster, but it won't.
It'll help you
It
get
won't.
your classes or loadouts
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Hmm.
But all right, I got another one for you. Have you I know you probably haven't. Have you even tried to connect your Twitch and see what that means for streaming straight from your PS5?
I haven't done that yet, and that was one of my questions. Amphi, did you get a camera or not?
I did not get a camera. I connected my Twitch account to it.
Okay.
Um, and
Okay.
it offered me to record everything in 4K, which was cool. I don't know if the PS4 did that. I think it only went up to like 1080 in PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
feel like that would really make it crunch the numbers if you were to do 4K on a
you
PS4.
would, yeah. It'd be hard to. I don't know about
I mean,
streaming wise yet.
I
It'd be hard
imagine
on your
even
network, you know.
Yeah,
I
your
feel
network, the processor. I just feel like the console probably isn't made for that. Like it
no,
just
no.
doesn't have the processing power. Um,
That'd be insane. I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna go. As far as I think a lot of people are gonna have aren't gonna have the TV for to hold everything the PlayStation 5 can do out of the box. Or the
yeah, I mean,
monitor or the TV.
I'm
Um,
still rolling with a 1080p projector, so like I don't have everything out of the box, and I'm debating if I want to spend the fucking
it's,
$2,000 to get a
yeah, TVs
OLED.
are a weird thing because they, every year it's such a jump every year right now. I feel
Well,
like,
yeah, and there's only like 2 or 3 TVs on the market that support
yeah,
HDMI 2 or 2.1 right now,
2.1, yeah, yeah. There
which
is a
is like
Sony one.
yeah, there's this
well,
there's
of
the
course.
Sony. Well, no, actually, the Sony doesn't support 2.1.
What?
I think they just dropped one that does. I think it was like a week
Oh,
ago.
did they?
It came
Like
out.
a week
Yeah,
ago. Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, the only ones that I'm aware of is like one of the LGs or all the LG OLEDs do, and then one of the Samsungs.
Yeah.
But
Um,
everything else doesn't. So like, and I don't know. I don't really want to drop 2 grand right now on a TV. Like, fuck.
no. Especially since like in a year they're
Yeah,
all
you
gonna
do.
in
I
a
mean, I
year
do.
you
I really
do.
want
You
to.
do.
I really do. But I mean,
Yeah.
I really, really do want to drop that $2,000 on a TV, but
But
my
you
bank
don't.
account, really doesn't want me to do that.
You just wait for the next looting and just jump in there.
Just go bust in the fucking.
Get what you need.
See, I needed Trump to win for that to happen.
Damn. Thanks for nothing.
We're all
Fucker.
waiting on it.
That's great.
At least
Well,
here in Portland.
I really want to find out what does the broadcasting from PS5 mean, and maybe we could follow up and do that because I'm really interested. Because here's what I did not like about PS4 broadcasting is it was super limited. It was cool you could stream, and it was cool
Oh
you
yeah,
could connect.
it's great that you can stream, but like it doesn't give you much options in terms of like what
Yeah,
you can do with it.
like
Doesn't.
alerts, overlays, integration, even reading chat. Like if you wanted to read
Yeah.
chat, it would change how you're broadcasted, which was kind of unfortunate, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you need to have like a computer open to see chat or your phone. So I really want to see what that means for PS5
I
and
think
how.
Well, maybe
go
before
ahead.
the next podcast, I'll pick up one of the cameras and see how it works.
See how it
Or
works.
stream without it, stream
Yeah,
without a camera.
yeah,
And
I guess.
maybe you could integrate alerts or some sort of overlay, or what does chat mean? Like, how do you read chat while you're streaming? Like,
I can't imagine like Sony would not have if they haven't already. I'm sure they're working on a whole thing for that because that's such a huge part of gaming now. Like just
Oh
like
yeah,
that's like
yeah,
having Facebook with only able to send messages and
yeah.
that's it. That's where it's at right now. It's like, oh, you're only just allowed to send messages. You're not allowed to like see other people's stuff or like customize. Like even MySpace let you customize your damn page. So I can't imagine
yeah.
that it's that
Yeah.
far behind. So they're gonna if they haven't implemented something yet, I'm sure that's in the pipeline of like things they're working on for like the next gen to see where it goes.
I sure hope so, because Streamlabs is all web based, like even your chat bot, like it just does it automatically. And so if you
Yeah.
have alerts, they're all web based. I wonder if you could just like show where on PS5 where you want that alert so it pops up, but it doesn't pop up on your TV, so it doesn't like interfere with your game. And then I hope like for chat, maybe there's like a little bubble that pops up, or it's a notification that pops up on your screen, but it doesn't pop up on your stream. Like that's the things I think are distracting for even viewers. But I don't know. I'm really interested to see how they change the game for broadcasting from a console and not having to use a video
capture card.
Yeah, a capture card.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's got to be better. I mean, fuck, the console's more powerful than my fucking gaming computer right now. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I know you're slacking, dude. You call
I know,
yourself
right?
like a PC tech, you know?
I mean, I also really don't want to drop another fucking
Yeah,
$2,000 on a
no,
new computer right now when I can
I
spend
know, yeah.
$500 to get shit that's like dope.
Yeah. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. Give me a hard
Oh,
time.
I know. I mean, I love my PC gaming, but I don't know. It's a good deal right now. $500 for a new console. I can sell my old one for $250. Like, shit.
Do you guys have any thoughts for any other thoughts about the PS5? I know it's brand new. Like we've got you, Lucas, you've had it like 8 hours.
Yeah,
Anthony,
I've
you've
had it like
a little more.
8 hours. Like, shit. I haven't dug into it enough now.
Yeah.
Maybe
Anthony didn't
4.
hook his up for like a day and a half since he got
It was like
so
2 hours, bro. Chill out. God damn it. When you hooking yours up, Connor, you piece of shit.
Yeah, what the fuck, Connor?
Send me yours, dude.
Yeah.
I went into GameStop. It was so funny. I went there like I was picking up pizza for the kids on Thursday, and GameStop's right next to it. And one of the guys was at the door, the employees, because they're not letting anyone in. I was like, "Hey, I'm here to pick up my PS5," and then he goes like, "Oh, okay, get that last PS5 ready."
No way.
And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "He's like, all right, cool. Can I get your pre-order ticket and your phone number?" I was like, "Oh no, I didn't get a pre-order." He's like, "Oh, what the hell, man?" I was like, "I was just hoping you had my PS5, you know."
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? You just don't have them chilling around. I was actually kind of surprised how available they have been. Like, they have to.
What are you talking about? So many people didn't get them.
Well, I know so many people didn't get them, but like, I don't know, day of launch, like, I feel like they must have sold way more consoles than they've ever sold before on launch day.
Probably.
Yeah,
Like
I'd like to see that. I feel like those numbers are always secret. Like how many consoles are sold.
I think Sony said they're gonna have like 10 million consoles ready for launch day.
That's insane.
I know. I mean, I get it because we got the pandemic and like people are just got nothing better to do. Welcome to my life.
Yeah.
But
I saw a funny thing where Kotaku magazine.
Yeah.
They wrote an article that was really odd. They wrote an article about the PS5 and how great it was, and then they were like, basically like they like shamed people who bought one. They were like, but is this really what we need to be focusing on during a pandemic? Like, are we so self-centered that these expensive things are what we need right now? Like, that's how they ended the article. And I was like, that's an odd way for a gaming platform, to talk.
I mean, I guess I kind of get it because there's a lot of people out there with way bigger problems than fucking.
Yeah, but that's what they do. They're lucky they have a job to write about. I mean, in my opinion, that's your thing. You can't shit on your thing. That's like going in Walmart and saying, "Why are all these people in this big store?" It's like, well, you're here.
But you're putting out small America by shopping here.
Yeah. Kotaku's a rag these days, so you know.
Yeah, you're right. It was just kind of odd to see how they ended that. It was just like, is this? They're like, it's great and all, but is this really what we need to be doing? And it's like, I mean, that's what they pay you to do. So
basically, they were, hostile takeover, and then like all of their staff quit, so now they just have a whole new staff there. So it doesn't surprise me that they have.
It's just an odd take. It was an odd take. But what can you do?
What can you do?
Did you write that article, Connor? Or?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
He's just bitter. I was bitter
at PS5. That's probably what the author was. He was bitter because he didn't get one. He's like, well, is it really like?
Do we really need one? That's you right now. I don't really need one. Everyone that didn't get a pre-order that wanted one, they're like, I'm gonna wait. You
What
have
am I
to
even
wait.
gonna play on
You don't
it?
have
Like,
to. You don't have
yeah.
a choice.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's one of the things I've been seeing from a lot of like
That's why I stay
outlets. Is like
quiet. That's why I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything.
you don't really need to get one unless you really want one. And I'm like,
Yeah,
hell, the biggest thing for me is does it sound like a fucking jet taking off. I can't wait to
yeah,
get rid of my PS4. Like,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah. My
That was like,
Pro sounded loud. It was loud.
oh, that shit's so fucking loud. Like, that was
Yeah,
half the reason I wanted to boot up Final Fantasy VII Remake is to see how loud it
see
was.
where it's at. Yeah,
Yeah, see where it's
crazy.
at. Because that game sounded like a goddamn jet taking off the
Yeah.
entire time I was playing it. Like, I had to have my noise canceling headphones plugged into the controller using noise canceling the entire time I was playing it because it sounded like
Jesus.
a fucking jet in my living room.
Jesus.
No more.
So I'm not gonna miss that at all.
Yeah. Good riddance.
Well, I don't know what else to ask about it. I mean, I was so interested to learn like what its broadcasting function might be, but we'll have to hold that for another time, I guess.
So Amphi, are you able to see the like X's and O's and triangles and shit on the controller?
Yeah, it's bizarre, right? You have to look real
Yeah,
close. I had to like
you
turn
have
my
to look
phone light on.
real close. Like I gotta
Yeah.
bust out my like magnifying glass.
Like I knew they were
It's
there, but then I was like, oh yeah, like I had to like look, and then I was looking, I was like, maybe they're not. Maybe I got that wrong. And then I pulled my phone light out and got real close. I was like, holy shit, they're so small, even they're there.
Oh yeah, they're
Crazy.
there. They're so small. I feel like it's a missed opportunity. Like the R and L button don't have that same texture.
Oh, that is a missed opportunity.
Like why would you put it on the bottom of the controller and then not do it on the R and Ls as well? Like
You're right.
oh yeah, huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
The
I'm
controller
crazy.
Is it a
feels
different
better.
texture on the triggers? There is a
Yeah,
texture on it.
yeah. It's just orange rind.
What
Yeah.
had a what controller? Remember, some controller had them smooth. I hated that. I don't know.
Smooth.
I think yeah, it was like PS2 or PS3 where they were like smooth triggers.
Hmm.
Um,
I don't know.
Xbox is smooth.
I
Super
don't
Xboxes
smooth.
are
like that.
Very
just
smooth.
plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like,
They
oh, we'll
just,
give you some plastic.
Here's my
yeah.
Xbox One controller. Super smooth.
Hmm.
Yeah. Even my Elite has texture on them a little bit.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, you need a little, man.
These are in my hand. I have bigger hands, so like these feel better than the PS4
Rub it in,
controllers.
dude.
I'm just trying to give information, man. Listen,
Even
son of a bitch.
even my
If
Switch
you
Pro
know,
has a little texture to them.
This is my
Yeah.
first time holding the PlayStation 5 controller. I got it Thursday, but now that I'm holding it in my hands, my big hands.
You're such a piece of shit. I have a
Well,
life.
you know what they say about big hands, Connor?
Big old rings,
Big gloves.
big gloves.
Big old mark on your face when you get fucking hit.
Jeez, dude. Keep
I
mouthing
didn't mean
off
to
and
curse.
find
I'm
out.
sorry. Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're like I won't
Keep
talk
mouthing
shit to
off,
you.
Connor, and just wait to see what's coming.
I won't actually talk shit to Amphi. I mean, I'll talk shit to him, but like, I ain't
I
gonna
appreciate
start
you. I appreciate
Yeah.
you doing it.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah, I gotta check my Xbox original controller. I don't know where my Duke's at right now.
The Duke.
Well,
Those
I
things
got
are
one of those
bricks.
I got one of those HyperX Dukes too. Have you seen those?
No. What?
Oh
Oh, the
fuck.
off-brand one, the
Yeah,
gigantic one.
the off-brand one
Yes.
Duke that has like the LED in the middle of it, so every time you push a
Yes.
button, it fucking launches the fucking original Xbox video thing.
That's
That thing's
great.
dope as fuck. It's around here somewhere. I don't think I've ever used it for playing games, but $70
It's
down the
literally
drain.
a football.
Yeah,
There's a football called the Duke too, and
it's so fucking big.
yeah, it's huge. Things are crazy.
what were
Whenever
we
I
They're the
talking
play,
size of
about?
the PS4, PS5.
I gotta say the PS5 controller is actually pretty goddamn big.
I
Yeah,
think he
it's
meant the
bigger.
console.
No, I mean, yeah, I was saying the Duke was as big as the PS5.
Oh yeah, I mean, I should take a picture of the two together. And
That'd be
post it.
insane. It's like an entire PC. But your
Yeah.
The
controller.
controller's
Keyboard.
bigger than the console. Well, you'd need the what was that? The Steel Battalion controller.
What's that?
Uh, Fucking Steel Battalion controller. It came out with the original Xbox. It was like this custom controller that came with this game. $200 controller. It's fucking huge.
Jesus.
That came with the original Xbox Capcom game.
Don't dare Nintendo. They'll do some weird shit.
Yeah, that's true. It's all
Uh,
about the experience.
we
Yeah.
built this controller. It's the size of your house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here you go. I'll post it in the chat.
I don't even know how to do that. I'm gonna do it on my phone so I don't leave the voice channel because I'm an idiot.
You can just go into it, bro.
Don't tell me
Yeah.
how to live.
Fucking controller comes with like 2 goddamn joysticks and like pedals and shit for playing a fucking video game. Like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
This is just the game. I don't see the controller.
Scroll down just a little bit.
Scroll down just a little. I'm on the wiki page.
Yeah.
Gameplay.
Steel Battalion. Oh, it's a game.
Holy cow! Oh my gosh, it goes over like an entire coffee table.
It's
I know.
huge.
Jesus, and
Excellent.
has foot pedals. Holy cow!
I know, exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Whoa. That came with the game, so you got like a huge box when you get the game.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was like a $200 game or whatever because it came with
Oh,
that
like a
giant
special edition
controller.
or something?
Yeah,
Jesus.
because you couldn't
Oh
play
my
the game
God.
without the controller or something.
Really? Dang, that's
Yeah.
like dedication.
I know,
All right.
right? Like, no one played the game because you couldn't play it.
Man.
Random
All right.
facts.
Well,
Sorry.
any other thoughts on PS5?
I don't know. I need to dig into it more than anything else.
What's your general take? You stoked? Exciting? Really looking forward to what it means for gaming?
Yeah, I'm stoked. I don't know. I'm really curious to see what games will look like once they're like not multi-console. I need to dig into the new Spider-Man
Yeah.
too. I bought that as well, and I haven't played it at all.
That is kind of a weird thing about it, how like, the same game you have on your PS5 is on PS4. Pretty much
Yeah,
every game, I feel like.
yeah. The
But
only game that I know of that's on the PS5 that's not on the PS4 is Demon
Demon
Souls.
Souls. Yeah.
yeah.
Demon Souls and Astro's Playhouse.
Yeah, yeah. How about you,
Maybe.
Amphi? You pumped on it? You looking forward to what it means for how you play on a
Yeah. I
console?
mean, you guys kind of said it. I mean, it's I saw things like that new Unreal Engine and stuff, and like what the possibilities are
Oh
going
fuck.
forward, and just yeah. I mean, it feels like it's new. It feels like a huge upgrade. And like I said, everything that I've found that's different is different for the better, and I'm the problem. Like my habits of doing things the old slow way are the problem now, which is good because that's
Yeah.
That's
easier
cool.
to fix. Yeah.
That's
So,
cool.
but I
Well,
definitely need more time to dig into it.
I appreciate you coming on, Amphi. I want to give you a chance to shout out how can people find you or your band. Then it hit me.
Oh yeah. Then it hit me band, or then it hit me official on Instagram. Yeah, we're Arizona, like kind of pop. So we say popcore. It's like pop punk music with some screaming and breakdowns and stuff. But yeah, check us out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, they got songs on YouTube. You can find them. Then it hit me, and they're also on Twitter, I believe.
Yeah, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Music, Google Play, everywhere basically you can get music, even like Napster and Rhapsody and places like that. It's all on there.
That's sick.
I'd appreciate you checking us out.
Do you are you getting back into streaming yourself or no?
Yeah, I am. I'm
So stream on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream on Twitch. We have a Twitch account. The band does. It's Then It Hit Me band on Twitch. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'll be streaming games mostly and stuff, but I want to do a lot of stuff like during when we practice or when we're writing or recording music. Also, when we're able to get back on stage finally, I want to like that's a unique feature. I want to like stream live from stage, like during a song or something, just to give something a lot of people can't really show, from a perspective people can't really see usually. So
Yeah, it'd be sick, dude. That'd be
That's
sick.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. Obviously that's going to be when shows come back, but I am going to start streaming again really soon, just because I want to. I waited for this console to really kind of put effort into it. So,
Yeah, I
that's
remember.
what I'm gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
do.
Well, awesome, man. Thank you
But-
for coming on.
Yeah,
No, I
thank you.
appreciate you guys having me. Definitely appreciate you guys having me on.
For sure, dude. For sure, my man.
Anytime.
Connor, you got anything?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I also stream live on Twitch Tuesday and Wednesday evenings. You can find me there at twitchtv.com or nope, twitch.tv/Connor Evan, CONOR-EVAN. And also, yeah, for Dear Downloads, if you guys have any questions or any thoughts for a new episode topic or anything game tech related, things we could talk about, or even just a silly thing you want us to read off, you can write us on Twitter at Dear Downloads, which is at DEARDOWNLOADS, spelled exactly how it sounds. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all for listening. And of course, we come here every week. So we'll see you next week.
Perfect. See you guys
All
next
right.
week.
Thank you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.